Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Maudie and today we're going to be testing and reviewing the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. This is oil-free. It's supposed to be full coverage and it's also SPF 15. So I looked at the reviews for this foundation and it's got a 4.3 rating out of 5, which is pretty good, and that's about 4,500 reviews that have been collected to find that number. I have had this foundation for a little over a year and a half. However, I had stopped using it because the All-Nighter Urban Decay foundation had come out and it just completely took over my world. I saw this foundation in my makeup bin and I had completely forgotten about it, so I thought, why not do a review on this foundation? So I have it on right now. We're going to be testing it throughout the day, and yeah, so if you want to see how this foundation is doing, if you're thinking about purchasing it yourself and you want to see a quick review, just keep on watching. Okay, so let's get started. I have the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. This is in the shade 2.2 and this is oil free. I'm just gonna get, I don't even know how this blends, so let's just try one pump for right now and start blending that in. I already moisturized my skin and I used the L'Oreal Hydrating Matte Moisturizer, I think is what it's called. Okay, so it's not very full coverage, I'm noticing right off the bat. Let me try a little bit more. I don't know, maybe it just looks, let's try. Going for a third pump. Okay, so the foundation is on completely and I blended it down into my neck. It feels pretty lightweight. It's kind of sitting tight on my skin. I don't know if that's good or bad. It's still drying in some areas. It's a little tacky here. Maybe wouldn't hurt to blend this out a little bit better. But overall, I think it's like I think it's medium coverage. I don't think this could qualify as a full, and I didn't even want to attempt at putting a second layer on my skin. So I'm just going to leave it like this, and I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I have my full face on and it blended really well with all of the different products that I used on my face. I was really impressed with that as well. I will be taking this camera with me and checking in from time to time today. I have college and then I also have work today, so we'll be checking in between both of those. And yeah, so let's just see how this foundation does. I really have high hopes, so let's just get to it. Okay, so I'm back. I just got out of school. It is currently 3:42 and I put on the foundation around 12:30, so it's been on for about 3 hours now. So far so good. I'm not feeling at all oily. All of my makeup is still in place. I have no shine. This is doing an incredible job so far. I'm super duper impressed. I'm going to go to work now. It's only a 2-hour shift. I know it's kind of weird, but I will check back in after work because I'm heading there right now. So stay tuned. Okay, so I'm back and it is currently almost 9 o'clock. I have had this on for about 8.5 to 9 hours now. I've been to school, I've been to work, and I've also been on a long walk through the Texas heat, and I am honestly still not oily. I can't believe that this foundation is as good as it is. It's the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear. We're only at 9 right now, 8 to 9, but it's still flawless. Like, I'll zoom you in and show you what I mean. Like, this is from the Illuminator earlier. So I honestly can't believe that I ever stopped using this. This is an amazing foundation. I urge you guys, I urge all of you to go out and buy this and to not write this off. I know that the Smashbox foundation isn't necessarily like one of like the tycoons in oil-free makeup, but this is definitely a contender and it should be given as much attention as any of the other foundations get. I haven't really heard much of it. I bought it because I was just trying out different foundations, but this really should be up at the top of the list, so I highly recommend this to all of you. The only thing that I used to help this foundation out was the Maybelline Shine Free Oil Control Loose Powder. This was all I used, and all I used it was in the areas of like my forehead, my nose, and just around this area right here. Everything else is just the foundation, and I'm super impressed by this, and I urge all of you to go pick yourself up a bottle. Again, Smashbox Studio Skin. Holy moly, I love this. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys found this informative, and maybe I'm hoping that I helped tilt your opinion a little bit on whether or not to make a purchase that you've been considering. It's totally worth it. And I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Yeah, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Okay, legit. So for like one last check-in, I'm about to take my makeup off right now, but I thought I would record one last check-in. It is 11:30. I've had it on for about 12 hours now, and I'm still matte. If you guys can see that, that's how incredible this foundation is.